I want to thank you for upholding and defending the Constitution as I look out over the group. And I want to thank you for supporting and defending the sovereignty of the great state of Idaho, which is really what it is. And thank you for being here today. State government has literally sold its birthright for a mess of pottage dribbled back to us by the federal government. Today, you are in the right place at the right time, because state sovereignty, in my opinion, is the key to the Constitution. The states created the central government, and the creation is not greater than the creator. But make no mistake, human nature is our greatest enemy. We talk about the Constitution, but talk is cheap. We talk about congressional corruption, but talk is cheap. We talk about sovereignty, but talk is cheap. We have overdeveloped the political mouth and underdeveloped the political spine. And get some backbone. And that's what we're doing here today. Just remember, it took over 200 years of indolence, apathy, and unconstitutional government on everybody's part to serve up the Machiavellian meatloaf that we are choking on today. There are other legislators, I'm last, so the other legislators, I'll change the word a little bit. The other legislators have statutory proposals designed to recoup the state sovereignty that was unwittingly relinquished to the federal government. I don't think we did it on purpose. We just did it because we're stupid. To that end, I have in hand the Idaho Sound Currency Act. It's in this little folder, trust me. No, don't. Article 1, Section 10, Clause 1 of the U.S. Constitution reads, "No state shall make anything but gold and silver coin a tender in payment of debts." Obviously, we are in violation. There has been no challenge because the Federal Reserve is now so entrenched, people are afraid to do without it. If they were sitting in a canoe on dry land, they would scream for a paddle before they would portage. People, it's time to portage. And if you people aren't sportsmen out there, you don't know what I mean by portage. And if you don't know, I'm not going to tell you. Anyway, the Idaho Sound Currency Act is based upon the Ohio version of Edmund Vera. He has created some model legislation, and I am using that as something of a format. You don't know who Edmund Vera is. I don't either. But I know people who know Edmund Vera, and I understand he's quite a brainiac. And he can be accessed on your computer. I can tell you how to do that, but I won't do it now. If you want to know, come see me. Or see Tom Dillon or Chris. Where are you? Do you have it?
No, I don't have it.
Well, shame on you, buddy. Anyway, this occasion does not permit the time it would take to elaborate on how gold and silver through electronic currency would be accomplished. But the technology is there. Where there is a will, there is a way. And we are talking gold and silver. I suppose the conundrum here is we have an intricate and difficult problem which requires an intricate and difficult solution. It won't be easy, but it was the lure of Easy Street that got us into this mess in the first place. I will submit this to the legislative process and we'll see what happens. You got two good ways to go, and you're not going to lose with either one of those ways. And I'll duke it out with Phil and see what happens.